All right, man. Take it away, Charles.
All right, so we're gonna get in this match here. I think we'll probably still see Pokemon Stadium 2. We'll see if Player 7 can keep the Luigi away. That's definitely been a trend throughout every single Smash game Luigi has been in. Just the plumbers in general, when they get in, they get a lot of damage. They're crazy combo characters, right? So we'll see how it is. And it is always very exciting, as a spectator at least, to watch a Luigi come in and get that huge string, but definitely can be very stressful to play against as a player.
Yeah, I like these high fireballs there too. Clank with the grenade, keep them away from you. It's a good way to fight against Snake because he has to pull the grenade, but if you ping it and you send it back to him, he has to deal with his own explosion. So I like the control here. Wise and Player 7 both playing very safely, and you'll notice that Wise hadn't taken any damage yet. It's easy to kind of get hit by the grenade anyway, like just the grenade itself, not the explosion, and take a little bit of damage, but he's playing amazing, right? That's a jab block. Oh, that was sick.
That was a grab. Oh no, he couldn't have grabbed, but it was definitely like a tech chase.
Follow up, yeah.
It was a sick lock, and I like the fireball too. You can definitely tell Wise is playing the slower place. He's not just running in recklessly trying to get this grab. He's playing the mid range out really well, waiting for his opportunity, using the Zairs, using the fireballs as well to detonate these grenades and cause some pressure. Try to kick through the up smash, but doesn't work out, and there's a first down beat.
Okay, hold on. Nice. A lot of damage there, the up air and the grenade connecting. Good damage. Okay, grab, here comes. Look for the down B, is going to certainly kill at the top. What an amazing stock from Wise, actually. I love that play because he's saying, you know what, you want to lock in Snake, you want to, play a slow game against me, that's fine. I'm here to do it. I'm going to play the matchup correctly. I only play one character. Okay, I wasn't ready for that.
You think this is the first time?
I'm building a whole storyline and everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. This isn't his first rodeo, man. He's ready to camp out as Luigi. You gotta be if you main Luigi. If you're so Luigi, you gotta be ready for stuff like this, and I love the poise that Wise has dealing with it.
Yeah, just playing, I can just tell the experience coming in from Wise, and I know how to play the slow game. I've had so many people camp me out because I'm Luigi, and it's just, again, something you're going to have to do. And even the wave land to catch the grenade and throw it back down. Also utilizing the fireballs to detonate the grenades, because if you hit the grenades with the fire move, it will detonate them. So, or I guess just any move, but still, just the usage of that is so clean coming out from Wise, and only sitting at 79%, and even the item control as well. Wave landing to catch the grenade and Z-grabbing things and just sending them right back. Covering against the Nikita as well. Nikita can be a nightmare for Luigi to deal with because Luigi definitely not having a crazy amount of recovery options here, but still just making it work.
I gotta say too, I think the #1 word from Wise right now is poise. He's not afraid of anything. He's not pulling the trigger on any crazy options. Getting the up B too. The follow-ups are just amazing from Wise. This looked like a winning matchup for Luigi when I think the contrary is true.
Yeah, and I love how Wise is using the grab. He's not using the grab as I am trying to zero to death. Oh, wait a minute.
That was good. Okay.
Okay, well, he almost got to 0 to death. Really good DI in there from Player 7, but more so, I just feel like Wise setting up the grabs more so just to finish off the stocks. I'm going to grab you at 60, 70, or maybe even that 80% mark, hit a down B or an up B, and try to go for the cross-up DI on down B, or just get the sweet spot on up B. End the stakes stock early, because Snake is a character that if you kill Snake sub 100, you are in such a good spot, because that's when the character is at the strongest. But the up tilt coming out will bring Luigi down to 2 stocks.
Great parry there too. Keeps the pressure up at the ledge. Good positioning. Okay, no. Oh, okay. I'm surprised actually. I think he's trying to use the extended hitbox there, colliding with the Cypher, but it didn't work out. But again, I'm not going to question anything Wise does because he's making all the right decisions. He's playing the matchup, I would say, nearly perfectly. This is really, really good stuff from the Luigi game. And I think it's so impressive how little damage he's taking. It's so easy just to get tripped up a little bit by Snake, take damage just from getting hit by the grenade, like that, getting hit by the grenades itself, and Snake can rack up the damage for sure. But the way Wise is playing, there's such precision to it. He's just not afraid and very confident in the way he's moving. So.
Right, and still throwing in those commitments as well. We do see dash grabs, there's a charged up smash, and even some dash attacks here and there. Just a very good mix of offense and defense, and no overextensions. Even on that re-grab there, Wise could have tried to gone for a big play. He just goes for a standard down smash on the re-grab. Doesn't connect, but no big deal, right? You have 2 stocks, keep your corner pressure, keep that ledge situation that you're about to get, and just keep going onward. And I just love how Wise executed on that and made sure he didn't overextend and really throw that lead away.
Yeah, and something I really like there, I think at the end, Wise started taking more and more hits. I think a part of that, honestly, was like the long-term play of, I might take a couple of hits here, but A, I have a stock lead. B, he's almost at KO percentage. So if I take a couple hits, but I put myself in a favorable position to close out the game, that's fine to do. So he ended up, you know, getting bonked around a little more than he was early on. But that ultimately led to him getting that up smash, positioning himself underneath the snake. So player 7, gonna have to make a choice here. Yep, it's either a stage or a character switch, or both potentially. We might see the Game & Watch. I think player 7 he favors Game & Watch, or so that's the information we've been fed. So he plays both Game & Watch and Snake, but we'll see what he goes to here. Either way, he's gonna have to break down Wise, who, like I said, Charles, is so patient, so poised. He's not overcommitting. He's not rushing. I feel like a lot of Luigi players fall into the trap of trying to rush and get their grabs and get their big punishes because he does have them and because he does get camped out so hard. But that's one way to deal with camping, chat. If you're getting camped out, it's okay to take your time and make them feel the pressure a little bit too, that they're not hitting you. The avoidance of the grenades and the way he played the matchup was brilliant, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I honestly, if you're player 7, I feel like you at least try the Game & Watch for one game, see how it goes. So you have data on both, and you can go on and make your decision for game 3. Because honestly, I don't think like the snake can work, but he's gonna have to get the lead. That because Wise has made it very clear that he will play that slower pacing if he has the lead, if Wise has the lead, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So this first stock is. This first stock is really, really big. So player 7 opting for the snake. Not gonna go with the Game & Watch here. We'll see how this game.
It might be a miss.
Yeah, maybe miscommunication on the stage there, obviously. So probably not a small battle, but maybe we wanted to go PS2 instead.
Don't say it. Don't say 2-0. Don't do it, chat.
Oh, they're definitely gonna do it. 100% gonna do it.
Chat, no. Diamond does no.
We got 1. We got 2.
Oh my goodness.
We got 3. 4, 5. Yeah. It's the 2 O's are coming.
Yeah, you gotta get some new material, okay? It's gotta work on your routine. Oh my god, now they're all coming in. Of course. All right, 2-0. Fine, let's embrace it. Let's roll with it. I don't know if player 7 wants to just change the stage or potentially his character too. I don't know if it's going to be small battlefield with Game & Watch or Snake on a different stage. I feel like it's going to be a different stage, honestly. Or maybe forgot to. No, 7-0. I love it. Yep. Keep it going, chat.
Just get wild. Okay, there's the Game & Watch.
All right. So a big change we're going to have to see from Wise is he's not going to be throwing fireballs anymore to control that mid-range, and he's going to be fighting against Game & Watch, who has some good reach on some of his moves, you know, obviously including back air, a lot of distance on that turtle. But the thing is, he doesn't have to fear all the projectiles and getting camped out, so in that way at least. So see what player 7 can come up with on the adjustment. I honestly like this change to Game & Watch, and just like that, Charles, we're talking about the fireball getting bucketed. So
yeah, that's going to be a very big part of the matchup. Obviously, we saw fireball play a big role against Snake, against Game & Watch. Definitely still going to play a big role, but just has a little bit more counterplay on player 7's part.
And this is another thing, like we were talking about how good Wise was at dealing with the projectile camping, but now we're seeing a different type where player 7's playing very patiently in the air too. You can't get grabbed if you're that high in the sky, Charles. It's just not going to happen. So it's a good way to avoid Luigi's options. Luigi is a grappler and a brawler, but look at the distance right there. Here we go, locking him down. Oh, turn it around. I love it, dude. I wish he back aired right there. That would have been sick. A good DI mix up and some extra damage, but man, Wise is very awesome to watch here. Down B. Should do it off the top easily. See ya. First stock strong in Wise's favor. That was sick. This Luigi's godlike, man. I gotta say. Again, a character I typically don't enjoy watching a lot, unless it's Elegant. Shout out to Elegant, of course. And also Wise now is on that list. Amazing stuff. Yeah. Actually, there's a couple of Luigis I like watching. I take it back. Maybe I do like watching Luigi. I take it back.
You probably like watching.
Oh,
probably
boy.
Like
Here we go. Cue the
down all
music.
around. Oh, try to get the reset. Okay. At least Game & Watch looks like it's a little harder to get the 0 to death, at least with some amount of rage. You're probably not going to set up for like falling up air into up B just because of how like light and floaty Game & Watch is. You might be able to set up into something into, you know, down B or up B, but just like that, the down smash coming out from player 7 will seal out that first stock a lot closer than the Snake game.
Yeah, already looking good. I mean, don't forget that Game & Watch has a lot of power behind it, especially that down smash to the forward smash is just ridiculously strong, for a character who otherwise, might be lacking in the power department, aside from like a 9, obviously, but his smash attacks are very formidable, that's for sure.
Yep.
So, now we're seeing, yeah, dude, the chef is really good against Luigi too, because he has to commit hard to move around that, you know what I mean? Like jump from above, maybe a nair or something like that to land on top of the Game & Watch, but beating out the startup too. We've seen it in other sets earlier today, Charles. It's a good way to deal with that problem.
Wow, that up B goes so far and just being up and over. Wow, the back air still connects on that landing hitbox, and the fireball stuffing out the neutral, throwing out 2 chefs, and then we got a run in from. Okay, but there it is. So that's not being crossed up. So that was correct DI. The other 2 KOs off the top, Wise was able to set up the cross up DI onto the down B because of which way he was drifting, tricking up the DI. It can be very hard to tell, but it's very similar to like Rob up air, killing like super early or just players like living it really, really long. Oh, and here's the down B and still able to survive with the correct DI, but Game & Watch being very light. I don't know if he can take another one of those.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, that spot touch might have saved him just a little bit, even though he took the hits. He didn't take all the hits. Uh-oh, hold on. Off stage, too, could be good for Game & Watch. Oh, that's going to be it. He did not have a jump there. I think he committed to double jumping, or maybe he forgot he had it, but either way, that stock is going quickly. Player 7 looking really strong in this matchup on Game & Watch, but that dash attack will do it. KOs, for whatever reason. Kind of goofy looking move, but yeah, he double jumped in an air dodge. That's right. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Throwing that stock away, but all stages will be good for Game & Watch here, Charles.
And this is the thing with this matchup. So at first I was thinking like, okay, the grab's going to be really bad, but the thing is, Game & Watch is probably one of the better off-stage characters, and even just one of the better juggling characters, just because of how up air works. Luigi has horrendous air mobility, but the saving grace is the down B in disadvantage and the neutral. But I don't think Luigi's gonna have much answers against Game & Watch, honestly, in disadvantage. So if player 7 is able to set up those situations and just pretty much just get him off stage, or just get him in juggles, he can get a ton of damage, if not the stock.
You gotta be so scared in that situation, Charles. Down throw by Luigi. You know the down B's on the table, but you don't want to show it too early because then he might back air you or something crazy. Here we go. Yep.
Oh man, on that platform, there's so much options. If you got the sour hit of up air, you could have converted into back air for the KO. That back air hits very hard if you get the strong hit with Luigi.
Yeah.
Luigi does have setups into it, but here it is. Do we get the down B? No, we get the up B. We're going out in style.
Very nice job. That's the thing. Like the down throw mix-ups, that KO percentage for Luigi are so strong. Like looking for that up B. Obviously, down B you got to be afraid of. A lingering nair, anything like that. Like there's so many options. He just puts you in such a bad spot. Very nice job capitalizing there. Wise taking that one down. That was super sick. Easily could have lost that match at a couple of different points. He had a really good recovery there too. 2 green missiles forward and then immediately matching the up B, able to recover, save his stock and save the game. 2-0 Wise. If I'm player 7, I run that back. Same stage, same characters. I think he's fine there. Oh, well, I guess he disagrees with me, but I think that was fine.
Definitely same character for sure. Maybe you can switch it up with another stage. I feel like you just play the same stage. I definitely agree with you there. It was so close. And just great recognition from Wise. Gets the down throw, sees the DIN, and you actually see him reverse the up B to get, to turn the up B around, get that sweet spot because he saw that he DI'd in. But, I mean, where do you DI, right? Because it looked like Wise was positioned for a DI out anyway. So just really good stuff. And the recovery at the end there was so good. And that's one of Luigi's biggest mix-ups is going to be, obviously within the double jump. But it's like he can double jump side B. He gets like a little bit of a boost, stalls a little bit, kind of changes up the arc and direction of things. So that double jump side B definitely saved Wise there, and saving it for that very crucial moment to, eventually get back on the stage, get the grab, and close out game 2. Very, very good stuff.
Something I like that Wise does is it's good recognition in the Game & Watch matchup. If you have a projectile that can be bucketed by Game & Watch, you can still throw 2 of them into the bucket and not worry about it. You know what I mean? After they're off the table, but you can at least fill at least one. Once one's in there, then you have to worry a little bit, and you give them 2. You don't want to give them a third one, obviously. You don't want to fill up that bucket. But it's still okay to use a projectile in this matchup. It's not the end of the world if he gets 1 or 2 in there.
Yeah, exactly. And even if he does end up getting 3, then your projectile is even better because now you can just use it without worrying about being absorbed. Obviously, you have to worry about the bucket, just the bucket in general and the down throw bucket, which is a huge threat. So again, still try not to fill it up. But even if it does get end up filled up, oh, and there's the DI away, saving him. Oh, and okay, you got to get a no capitalization. Thought he was gonna go through the platform there.
Yeah. Bit of a gamble there in the down smash, just anticipating him falling through the platform, but jump by Wise. That's the thing with Luigi, you're gonna miss some up Bs throughout the set, so it's important to have an escape plan. You know what I'm saying? Good clank there, recognition too, getting the punish. That was really good by Wise. Also, no music. Just me, you, Luigi, Game Watch, Charles. There's no music going on right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the environmental noises or what, but it is silent in here.
Yeah, I mean, both these characters don't say much.
Especially Game Watch, he just like beeps.
Make
like,
sounds,
that's it.
yeah.
It's like he's like a
little old school.
yeah. He's like a dial-up. You know what I mean? Like that sound effect. Reminds me of down air. Okay, that's a sweet spot though.
Yeah, and it's like that's just generally hard to do because even if you hit that down air, the thing about down air with Game Watch, it's still really solid and can close out stocks, but the angle that it sends is not that great for edge guarding. Just because it sends at such a high arc. Can you connect the back air here? There's the double jump into the side B. You get stuck. You have to get a misfire here to survive. And of course, the Luigi mains, they always get the misfires they need. That's like the one time you needed it.
Yeah, that was so
I'm tired of
clutch.
these Luigi mains getting away with this.
I gotta give player 7 a lot of credit there too. It's easy to get tilted at that. Like he needed a misfire there, or maybe he would have had one other chance to get one, and he did. It's so easy to be like, man, are you kidding me? Like he just got lucky and lived there. But player 7 able to rinse, repeat, get him back off stage and take the stock. So very good stuff. That was sick.
Yeah, very, very clean. Is the up throw okay? Definitely a backdoor by the edge will do it. This with, yeah, doesn't matter the DI. Very good DI coming out from player 7, but it is not enough. Game Watch being too light in that situation. And, you know, Game Watch, we've probably said this already, but definitely one of the lightest characters in the entire game. He is indeed 2D, so not a lot of weight packed behind him.
Yeah, that's one thing. I feel like a lot of people, you know, fighting Game & Watch can certainly be something that tries your patience, just the natural way the character plays. You know, a lot of, you know, safe up Bs and combo breakers, as we're seeing from player 7 now. Excellent demonstration. But the thing is, if you always keep in mind that he's at a threat to die at very early percentages, you don't have to sweat the small stuff so much.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's all about setting up those scenarios, right? But it can definitely be frustrating. And then there's some some players, Meister particularly is very good at this, just surviving really long with Game Watch, even regardless of how light the character is, right?
Yeah. Well, he's smart at avoiding win conditions, right? And
Yeah.
Game & Watch is a character that can certainly do that. Okay, get the Zero to the grab.
Reset, and that is your life! Wow, the Zero to grab covered so much options there. That was such a great play from Wise.
Yeah, actually amazing play. The conversions, they gotta be tight against Game & Watch. You know he's mashing up B right there. There's really no reason for him not to, as you can see from player 7. Yep. That's one reason why, though. If he pokes you and then backs up, then you might put yourself in a bad situation. That was so sick, man. Luigi, he's such a threat, dude. Like, if you look at the character, you won't think that, but he'll make you feel it for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. In terms of just punish game, one of the strongest characters in the game. Very glass cannon in that sense. Even I would even put Luigi up there in terms of punish game, up there with characters like Pichu and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Parry into the chair, there it is. All right, player 7 keeping it close here.
No, that was sick too. And he waited out the green missile, which is so important. So far, Wise has done a great job just kind of waiting out the chef and patiently like waiting for his turn, basically. There, he tried to punish it and get in. And now we're seeing a big punish here from player 7. Has Luigi in the corner here, too. Good time to bust out the chef.
Yeah, perfect time. And you already see just player 7, even though it's been a little slower play, able to bring things back. But this could be it. No DI in, though. Very good from player 7. Wise not able to capitalize on that. That could have been his life with the upbeat. But I like how Wise not pulling the trigger there, knowing and reacting to the DI.
It was good. It was a good position to get grabbed in. You obviously don't want to get grabbed by Luigi, but the fact that he could DI away and then had a couple outs going to the platforms and whatnot, it gave him more of an opportunity to escape. So, okay, hugging shield. Game & Watch, of course, going to eject out of there. Down throw, looking for the back air, crossing him up. And Charles, I don't want to say anything, but look at the time. We only have a minute and a half left, basically, on the clock. If I'm Wise, I'm running away for a bit here. Oh, that was such a good up smash. I wish he was just a little bit earlier. Would have collided for sure. Converting again, that clank with the Zera into dash attack. Such good conversions from Wise. And he can just play it nice and safe here. No need to approach. The Game & Watch is going to have to approach. Only a little over a minute left on the clock. Game & Watch has to make something happen here.
Yeah, yeah. And this is the situation, like, we're probably not going to go to time, but it's going to, since the timer is getting so low, it's going to force interactions within the players, right? Like, Wise,
Oh,
wow,
really?
Wise just pulling
Really?
the trigger, catching the landing. I like that. Really good curveball, honestly, coming out from Wise and closing that out 3-0. Those last two games were so close.
Yeah, that was really well played by both players there. I wish that player 7, I don't blame him at all for going the snake on the first game, but I'm really happy he switched game 2. The Game & Watch looked a lot stronger in the matchup, and it just looked like a stronger character that player 7 has. And then game 3, obviously very close as well. Nice job, Wise, closing that one out. 3-0 the Luigi, godlike. I love the control he had over his